Ben's going to give you a number of exercises to do this week. You can do these exercises twice, so decide which day of the week you're going to do it. But remember, you don't need any real resources, you need 20 minutes, but use the video to make sure your form is spot on, because by getting the form right, it means you're going to get the workout correct too. So rather than me demo it, let's get the expert, so let's go watch it.
So, we're starting off with 6 exercises. Each exercise is going to be 20 seconds each, followed by 10 seconds rest. After that 10 seconds, you're on to the next exercise, 20 seconds, 10 seconds rest. First exercise is going to be squats. Now, if you've not done squats before, we need to get form perfect, yeah? So what you're going to do is, you're going to stand with your feet shoulder width apart, or hip width apart, yeah? What you're going to do from there is you're going to turn your toes out just a slight angle. What you're going to do from there is imagine you're going to sit into a chair. So I'll turn to the side, imagine you've got a chair behind us. What you're going to do is just, you have your hands together or out in front. What you're going to do is just imagine you're going to sit into a chair. The aim is to try and get your hips parallel with your knees, hip height, yeah? If you can't do that, that's fine. What you can do is, over time, is work towards that depth, yeah? So what you're going to do is just down, make sure your knees are pointing to where your toes are pointing. Try not let your knees collapse inwards. Put your knees out, pointing towards where your toes are pointing. What you're going to do is, hips, knees height. What you want to try and aim for is speed. So these are going to be fast, high impact exercises. What you can do if you're unsure of your form, practice in front of a mirror and maybe use a camera, or if you've got a training partner, if you're doing this with someone else, try and get them to watch your form or record your form, and then you can go over your form for the better technique. Also, my final top tip is make sure you keep your weight in your heels. What you don't want to be doing is squatting down and lifting your heels up. What you want to aim for is weight in your heels, constantly pushing to the heels or middle of your foot. Second exercise is going to be push-ups. Now, if you can't manage to do a full push-up, what we'll do is we'll show a regressed version. So we'll talk you through a full push-up first, and then we'll go through regressed versions. So what you want to do is make sure you're on your hands and toes. So this is for a full push-up. What you want to aim for is hands directly under your shoulders. You don't want to be up here, and you don't want to be too low down, because it'll be too uncomfortable. So hands directly under your shoulders. Hands are shoulder width apart, fingers spread right out for balance. What you're going to do from there is lower your chest down to the ground, as close as possible to the ground. Hold it there, push straight back up. Down to the ground, back up. So what we aim for as well is, if you can't quite manage a full push-up, because we are going for speed, if you want, drop your knees down. This is a 3/4 push-up. You're doing exactly the same thing, chest down to the ground, back up. You know your hands are in the right position because your chest will fall directly between your hands. If your chest doesn't fall between your hands, you're in the wrong position. You get your hands directly under your shoulders, chest falls between your hands, and that's the correct form. If you can't quite manage a 3/4, bring your knees in. This is for a box push-up. So what you can do here is same again. You can cross your feet if you like. Same again, chest down between your hands, pushing straight up. If again you can't quite manage a box push-up, what you can do is you can use a couch at home. I'm going to use a bench here, but you can use a couch or a chair. What this is going to do is going to add a little bit extra height, so you're using less gravity, yeah? So imagine this is a couch, knees down on the ground. Same again, you want your chest to fall between your hands. So you're going to lower your body weight down, chest touches the couch or chair, back up, yeah? Same again, we're going for speed, so this could be a good starting point if you need to go for extra speed. So you're going to be going fast as you can for best possible results. Yeah, you'll feel a burn in your triceps. This one targets your chest, shoulders, and arms. Yeah, like say triceps. Final tip is try not to flare your elbows out to the side. Yeah, you don't want to make a T shape. What you want to try and aim for, if you were to look at yourself from a bird's eye view, you want to aim for an arrow shape. So body and arms will come down on an angle. Yeah, so what you're going to do from there is elbows come down on an angle. Don't have them tucked in too much as well, because you will burn out your triceps. yeah? So from there, elbows are going to go down on a 45-degree angle, pushing straight up, yeah? Third exercise is going to be a lateral raise. Now these target shoulders, and how we're going to do that is you can either, if you've got access to some light dumbbells, good. If not, you can improvise with things around your house like tins of beans or tin of potatoes, yeah? Anything like that. What you're going to do is you're going to hold the weight in your hands. You're going to start down the side of your hips. All you're going to do is you're going to raise the weight up to shoulder height. You don't need to go any higher than that. And then back down to hips. Same again when we go for speed. So try and keep a hold of your tin of beans because you don't want to let them go and hit someone on the head with them. Yeah? Down the side of your hips, up to shoulder height, back down. Simple as that. What we're going to try and aim for is don't have your elbows too straight. So you don't want to go up too straight because you'll end up working your upper traps at the back. You want to try and put all the pressure, let your shoulders do the work, deltoids. Yeah? So what you want to aim for is slight flexion your elbows from the side, up to shoulder height so you can see it slightly forward in front rather than too straight. Put forward, to the side, slight flexion the elbows. Nice and easy. Same again, we'll go for speed. So as quick as possible for 20 seconds, and you should feel a burn towards the end. Exercise number 4. So we're going back to legs now. We've done squats, now we're doing the lunges. This is a single leg exercise. You will feel this one a lot more than squats with it being a single leg exercise, and we can try and progress it again to make it feel better and more comfortable for yourself. So if you've not done a lunge before, what you're going to do is you're going to stand feet parallel, hip width apart, and you're going to step forward with one leg. So you're going to plant your foot, make sure you still have hip width stance. Yeah? So you don't want to come across, because when you go to do your lunge, you'll end up with your balance will be all over the place. So feet hip width, stepping forward hip width. Same again, same as squats. We're going to push through the heel of your foot. So you're going to go down, and you want your front leg and your back leg to be at a 90-degree angle. Yeah? What you're going to do from there is step back up to your starting point, and then you're going to swap legs. Right leg down. Yeah? Back down. If you can, try and get your knee to touch the ground. Don't rest it. Briefly raise the ground with your knee. Yeah? Down. Back up. Down. Back up. For extra balance as well, put your hands on your hips. Down. It might take a few attempts to get the hang of it if you haven't done it before, because it will test your balance. Exercise number 5. This is going to be a core exercise. It's called a plank. Some of you might be familiar with plank. If no one is, I'm going to talk you through it now. So what we're doing is, down on the ground, you can either do this on your hands or your elbows. We're going to be doing it on elbows, yeah? So, elbows planted down, keep your fists or your hands parallel with each other. Try not to link your hands together, keep them parallel, or hands flat on the ground. What you're going to do is, so points of contact are going to be elbows and your toes on the ground, and you're going to hold your hips parallel with the ground. What you don't want to do is let your hips droop down, and you also don't want them to have your hips too high, yeah? Keep your hips parallel with the ground at all times. And you're going to hold that for 20 seconds. What you're going to try and do is also not let your belly button droop down, so we don't want your hips to twist. Keep your hips nice and still. So as you'll be able to see from the side, hips are locked in nice and still. What you can do there to get an extra burn in your core is turn your hips under, crunch your abs in, and hold that position. Like I say, try not to let your hips droop down or have your hips too high. Optimum position is parallel with the ground, holding that for 20 seconds. So, 6th and final exercise, this is star jumps. So this is right before you rest. This is the full round, this is the last exercise, this is the last one before you rest for 1 to 2 minutes. Yeah? This is going to be star jumps. A lot of you will be fairly familiar with this one. They've done it in school, PE, you might even still do it in any fitness classes that you might have attended in the past. We're going to go through it now. What you're going to do is start from feet hip width apart, hands down by your side. All you're going to do from there is make a star shape. So when you're going to jump, feet jump out, hands jump up, back to the centre. Nice and easy. This one is going to get your heart rate right up there. So towards the end of the round, you will feel your heart rate right up, even if it's not already. Yeah? So out, back in. And you can do that. Same again, 20 seconds as fast as possible. So I'm going to go for it now. Repeated 20 seconds. Nice and easy. Just jumping from parallel into a start position. Nice and easy. And like I say, that'll be the last one of the round. After that, you'll be resting for 1 to 2 minutes. Try and keep it as short as possible if you can. Maybe if you need to, start off with 2 minutes rest, and then over the duration, you can work to lower your rest, get your heart rate up a little bit more, and you will start to feel it. So like I say, what the format we're going to be doing is 20 seconds each exercise, fast paced for those 20 seconds. After that 20 seconds, you have 10 seconds rest, straight on to the next exercise for 20 seconds also, 10 seconds rest, 20 seconds on next exercise, 10 seconds rest, until you complete the full round, followed by 2 minutes rest, and then on the next round. Trying to complete as many rounds as possible. Set yourself maybe 20 to 30 minutes. You don't need any longer than that because your heart rate will be up. Remember to keep water by your side as well, or in between each round, so it helps you recover quicker. It keeps you hydrated.
So remember, I'm not only going to be doing these workouts, we need to get some cardio in as well. So I'm going to be out doing a run. Maybe if you can't do a run, get a walk in. But remember, get the app, get Strava app, record it, show us that you're doing it, because that's accountability. And I'm going to show you warts and all as well. So let's come on, let's share this journey, hit it in the comments, and let's have some fun.